everybody. I'd like to welcome you to a new show that we're going to be kicking off here pretty quick called Stevie G's Energy Corner. We all know that energy and energy conservation is a big thing right now. And Stevie approached me and said, "Hey, I'd like to do a show that kind of highlights that and brings in people from the industry to tell us what's going on." So, Stevie, is that pretty much how you came up with this idea?
Yeah, it is. We were talking to different folks, different companies about getting their products out there and what they got going on out there, in the country, helping out the different facilities, reducing their energy consumption, because that's a big thing these days.
So, I mean, actually, you work with hospitals and VA hospitals and local power companies and things like that. So this is on a huge scale. This isn't just like your house, where you're going to put some solar panels up. I mean, this runs the gamut of almost anything that you can think about regarding energy conservation. Is that correct?
Yeah, actually, you're right. It's all commercial, industrial, institutional facilities. And, we just got to thinking with SGC TV, that'd be a great, follow up with our working with the hospitals and helping the kids, that we do one that's totally related to the facilities. you know, Kind of falls right in line with helping the kids. We'd have work on talking about the facilities and what can be done and educate folks on the facilities of reducing their energy.
And what most people don't realize is that's what you do. I mean, that
That's what I've
is
been doing
your
for the past.
day job.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been what I've been doing for the past, God, I hate to tell you how old I am, but it's what I've been doing for the past 38 years, ever since 1992 when the energy pack got started. That's what we've been doing. And it just fits right in line, like I said, with SGC TV, the foundation, helping hospitals, helping kids. We're just going to expand it to other facilities and technologies. There's a lot of technologies out on the horizon, like your electric vehicles. We got hydrogen out there. We got nuclear power coming back. So no telling where the next limit's going to go. We could say to the moon, Alice, to the moon.
I like that. Yeah. And so basically it's like it seems like almost every day there's something new that's coming up, or we're discovering something that can help us maintain a sustainability of our energy system in the country. And is that basically where you go with this, with the
Well,
people that
yeah,
you work
absolutely.
with?
Absolutely. Not only that, but with everything that we got going behind me, with the board with all these formulas going on, we're gonna probably put a lot of the myths to rest. There's a lot of myths out there. What happens with the electric vehicle? We charge it our house. What are we gonna do with the grid? Where's the power coming from? Is winds out there? We got solar out there. What is the balance to everything?
Well, and that's interesting that you say that, because I just read an article this morning, and it was about um, supposedly it had to do with energy vehicles. And the question that was asked was, well, hey, do people who buy these electric cars realize that it takes 20 years to offset what it took to manufacture that car and the batteries? And that's total BS. I mean, it's not, people have this concept of nuclear energy or solar power or all of these things that in most cases is just so far out in left field that it's not true at all. And so you're going to be bringing on experts and people in the industry that can help us understand some of this stuff and what's going on. Is that your goal?
Yeah, absolutely. It's where we got started. We started with helping kids and everything, and now we said, hey, let's go help the facilities, because if we can help the facilities, the schools, the hospitals reduce their consumption, that's going to reduce their overhead costs to where it's going to keep everything in line to help everybody, right? And it's also going to have them have more of their budget to apply towards whatever their tenets, their mission is. Even the military facilities, it's a mission, the VA hospitals, it's their mission to help their patients. So we're kicking this off through SGC TV to kind of help that side of the house. We've done the other side. Now it makes sense to go ahead and expand to the other side of the house, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me that the less you have to spend on energy or just your infrastructure, the more you have left to provide the services that you're in business to provide.
Exactly. That's what it is. And that's what we terminology, the tenets, the mission, because everybody's got a mission, right?
Right.
I mean, different facilities have their mission, they've got their goals that they're looking forward to. So that's what we're looking for. And then, like I said, we'll get different companies come on, we'll get the facilities to come on. You know, we got companies that are in the EV technology, we've got people in the hydrogen field, we've got hospital people, facilities, you know, like the VA facility engineers coming on to talk. So it's going to be a well-rounded program.
That's great. I just read something about, I think it's Hyundai has come out with a hydrogen powered car, which if this thing takes off, if what they're saying is true, it's a hell of a step forward.
Oh, absolutely. And not only that, one added feature to this show is that it's probably going to be about 30 minutes to 45 minutes long. And anybody that is watching the show that would like to get their CEUs to keep their certifications up in the field,
Oh,
they can
wow.
reach out to us. The speaker, the presenter will send out a book of questions. And it's not really a book, it's probably 10, maybe 15 questions for them to answer from the show
Right?
to receive their CEUs to continue their education on their certification for certified energy manager, resource energy manager, so that this program is actually going to be an educational program as well, to where people will be able to continue their education and their certifications.
So it's not only going to benefit the public by providing information and education, but also those people in the field of energy that can better their careers too and help them, take another step up. That's pretty cool.
Exactly. And that's what, you know, and we all like to learn, but we're all kind of leery of asking questions when we don't know who else is on the program, right?
Right.
Whether it's a Teams meeting or not, you don't know whether your boss is on there, one of your peers is on there. And so
And you
we
don't want to look stupid.
yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
don't want to look stupid. So this is a way that we've set it up that anybody that would like to take the course, you know, so to speak, that they can submit in that I'd like to take and get the certification. We send the questions, they can answer them back and get their certificate.
Well, that sounds awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. And I think the office is starting to come along. The studio is going to start looking pretty good here. I think you picked a good location.
I love it. I like it that, you and I talked about, we might have to put a little picture of Einstein back there, E equals MC squared kind of deal, and I got almost the gray hair like Einstein. So maybe one day I'll have it just sticking straight out like Einstein and pretend like I'm Einstein Jr. But no, I really like the location of it. I like we've had people come in, check it out for us, and stay tuned because we're probably going to add some more stuff to it, where people come on, the different presenters, be able to put their company logo or their personal logo, or if they're just a individual that teaches like a consultant.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm really looking forward to the day that you turn around and start explaining all that scribbling on the board
Oh,
behind you.
oh man, come on, man. I mean, some of this stuff is just out of Stevie's brain, and I'm gonna have to go back and research some of it. That we just once we started writing stuff on there, we just couldn't stop. I mean, look how crowded that thing is.
Yeah, it looks like something that Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory would do.
It's interesting you say that because I'm sure some of those formulas are from the Big Bang. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Stevie, I think I think you got a great idea here. I think this is going to be a winner. I'm looking forward to it. And thank you for letting me be a part of it on the backside behind the front of the store and helping all this stuff get going. So anything else you'd like to say before
Hey,
we
I
cut
can't,
you
I
off?
can't, I can't wait to launch the new show. Get our first couple guests on here because it's kind of like a living organism because it's going to keep growing, it's going to modify, and there's no telling where it's going to go or who's going to come on. There's possibilities of Al Gore or other people coming on. They're in that have the big names that's in the industry. It's open to anybody and everybody to come on the show. So I can't wait to learn from whoever comes on the show, because we learn from other people. And we got a really good friend in Reggie Grant that always says elevate somebody. And this
Yes.
is just a way that I think SGC can elevate somebody, hopefully through this show.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be fun, and I wish you a lot of luck and can't wait to see the first episode, my friend.
Hey, John, you know, you and I, we keep coming up with new ideas and rocking this deal through YouTube or Roku or whatever different channels are coming about out there. I mean, look, even the NFL's decided that they're going to start streaming shows, you know, the football games. So
Yep.
there's no telling, John, where we can take this show, okay?
Sounds like a plan. To infinity and beyond.
Exactly. There you go. See, there you go.
All right, Mr. Stevie, you have a good time, and if I don't see you before, I'll see you later, hey?
You got it, my friend.